a place of unimaginable beaches and endless parties. Welcome to Designing Your Travels. In this video, we'll be walking you through the original island of love, the Mediterranean island of Cyprus, and its capital, Ayia Napa. With beaches to stretch out on, ruins to wander through, authentic cheese to nibble on, and a nightlife that is breathtaking, it is no wonder that Ayia Napa should be on your bucket list. So sit back and relax as we take you through this unique piece of paradise. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a new destination. Let's start with the beaches, shall we? And Cyprus is full of them. Lots of them have the coveted blue flag recognition, meaning that the environmental quality and water cleanliness is ranked above most other beaches in Europe. Cyprus is where you'll find everything you could want in a beach. Dark sands, hidden coves, populated strips, calm waters, and untamed seafronts. Konos Bay is straight in the middle of Protaras and Ayia Napa. The beach is filled with umbrellas and sunbeds, which are very reasonably priced to rent for the day. Locally known as the beach that never sleeps, Nissi Beach is a stunning cove filled with shallow waters, perfect for the sun gods and goddesses we have listening. When the tide is low enough, the sea parts ways and a perfect sandy walkway appears and leads you to Nissi Island, whose only tenants are pretty plants. Next up is Mykonos Beach, filled with snow-white sand and a beautiful lead into the ocean. This beach used to be a reef and is so filled with interesting rock formations. And while you're in the area, you can check out the ancient tombs that are free to visit as well. For beach clubs, Nissi Beach Club should of course be at the top of your list. This is a beach bar that takes the party all day long, quite literally. Think cocktails, music, clear water, and an actual live stream, so all your friends at home can turn green with envy. Levels Beach Bar is another must, and it's actually on the beach. So sit back, relax, and get your tan on while sipping on your frozen daiquiri, watching the waves come in around you. Bliss. Now we need to add that Cyprus is filled with beaches, literally. So our recommendations are a few of our personal favorites, but there are many more on the island that you can go and explore for yourselves. In fact, we would recommend it. Next, let's look at some of the best activities on the island, and we will start, of course, with the boat parties. The Black Pearl pirate ship is a fun-filled 4-hour cruise from Ayia Napa, modeled from the famous ship from the Pirates of the Caribbean.
I got a jar of dirt, I got a jar of dirt, and guess what's inside it?
This boat sails along the coastline of Cyprus, taking in sights like Cape Greco, Konos Bay, and Ayia Napa's sea caves. There is a pirate-themed entertainment on board, as well as a buffet to keep you well fed on your expedition, and prices start from around $30 per person. Another out-of-this-world experience is the Fantasy Boat Party. It is packed full of excitement and more geared towards adults, if you get the hint. There is an onboard DJ, so expect to drink and dance a lot. The boat also stops off so you can swim, so keep this in mind before you go too hard at the beginning. You have been warned. Ticket prices start at $65 per person and are transferable if needed. Finally, we have a cruise that combines both of the boats we've already mentioned. We have dancing, drinking, sightseeing, swimming, and 40 sunbeds on the top deck if you'd rather just do that. None other than the Blue Lagoon cruise, with prices starting under $30 per person. Now we're heading to Ayia Napa town. Try to leave the beach for just the day. I know it's hard, believe me. Ayia Napa has so much history just waiting to be discovered. First up, there is the beautifully preserved 16th century monastery, which was actually built by the Venetians, and it is actually built directly into the rock next to a 16-year-old sycamore tree. There is also the Thalassa Museum, which shows the historical development of the island's sea creatures. They have well-preserved fossils from the prehistoric era, as well as a full-size ship. If you're looking for a break from being a tourist, there is an abundance of bakeries waiting for you to enter. Go inside, grab yourself a coffee and a local cheese pie made with halloumi and fresh mint, and watch the world go by. Once you're freshly fueled, head on over to the Mykonos archaeological tombs and the Venetian aqueduct. All of these places are located pretty close to each other in the town, so you can realistically do them all in one day. If you'd like to venture a little further afield, then we have to direct you towards the sea caves, or Palatia, at the eastern part of the town. You can get there by boat or walking, and you're able to swim and snorkel around them to your heart's content. If you'd rather stay on land, then head to the west side to the award-winning water park. It has an ancient Greek mythology theme, and entry is just under $50 per person. In terms of food, Ayia Napa has got you covered. Everything your heart could desire and more on offer here. Of note, we recommend Hokkaido Japanese restaurant, who will cook your food in front of you in the ultimate show. Or there is Marquista Nappa for a more authentic experience. While you're there, try the Cyprus meze, it is delicious. For budget-friendly options within the town, we would suggest the Flora Maria Hotel. With rates as low as $30 per night, why go anywhere else? Agoda.com will price match any price you find that beats them, so we'll leave a link in the description below so you can get on booking. If you want to really push the boat out, then Nissi Blue Beach Resort is where you need to stay. The hotel itself is a 1-minute walk from the beach, has a gym, heated and non-heated pools, marble bathrooms, and all the fancy toiletries you can fit in your suitcase. According to Agoda, rates start at around $200 per night, but this place sounds like heaven on earth to us. Another popular day trip adventure would be to take a tour in a 4-wheel drive car. Very famous with tourists, there are so many tours out there for the adrenaline junkies among us, and they are so worth it. Our personal recommendation would be the Caves Jeep Safari. If you book in advance, prices will start from around $50 per person, and it is a lot quicker than a regular walking tour, that's for sure. This tour will take you through the caves and bridges around Cyprus in only half a day. The tour will take you to Cape Greco to hike for the most beautiful view, Konos Bay for an afternoon swim, the sea caves where you're free to explore, Love Bridge for some luck, as well as the Cyclops Cave, which shows the dried lava exposed by years of time. Well worth the $50 in our opinion. Another option is the Ghost Town Tour, a behind-the-scenes look into the famous ghost town of Cyprus. This mini tour is around $50 as well and will take you to the Famagusta viewpoint, where you can watch a short film showing what life was like before the invasion, and then you're able to really see it through the binoculars handed out. Then you'll be taken inside the town, where you can see the Gothic city moat, the castle walls, and the 365 churches and cathedrals laying abandoned as time forgets about them. Not to mention the empty beach. It really is a sight to behold and a definite must-see. Finally, on our 4-wheel drive journey are of course the wine tours, and our favorite is run by a Cypriot man. We'll leave a link in the description below for you to check it out. He tailor-makes his tours to the individual party, but promises that fantastic wine and food will be included. It will take 4 to 6 hours of your time, and it costs around $100 per person. Finally, the moment you have all been waiting for, and if you weren't waiting for the nightlife segment, then you have been living under a rock. But fear not, and prepare to be enlightened. Start your evening at the theme park, Park Paliasto. Imagine Santa Monica Pier. This is like the upgraded version. Ferris wheels, roller coasters, alcohol, what more could you want? As the clubs here only open around midnight or 1 AM, you will need to pre-game your pre-game, so move on to a bar. And there are so many bars to take advantage of. They have Bedrock, a Flintstone-themed bar which will have you rocking all night. Senor Frogs will bring you random dance breaks, conga lines, and hideous karaoke. Pirates Inn will make you take a shot or walk the plank. Encore is the VIP of bars for all your Instagrammable moments. And finally, we have Bronx, which is home to R&B and hip-hop and is always so busy that it spills onto the streets outside. End your night at one of the amazing clubs on the strip. Castle Club is, yes, shaped like a castle. Aqua Club is for those dance all night moments, and it has a pool inside. Car Wash, yep, guessed again, looks like a car wash and is home to great music and amazing drinks deals. Sin, it would be a sin to not visit at least once, that's all we'll say. And finally, Shuffle, for all you househeads out there. For ultimate hangover food, Ayia Napa has got you covered again. The Hard Rock Cafe and Wagamamas are located right on the strip to sort you out the next day, while you gossip about your sordid escapades the night before. Enjoy. As a bonus, we'll let you into a little secret of the top 3 Instagrammable places in Cyprus. Number 1, the Sea Caves. Number 2, Love Bridge. And number 3, Nissi Beach. So have your phones and cameras fully charged when you're on your way. That concludes our review. We hope you have enjoyed it. Is there anything you think we've missed from our list that you would want us to add? Please let us know in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to our channel, where we post travel-related content every other day. As always, safe travels.